Silver Corp, listed on the NYSE, XK, and TSX. Auditor is a Canada-based mid-tier precious metals mining company primarily engaged in the acquisition, exploration, development, extraction, processing, refining, and reclamation of mineral properties. The company focuses on silver and gold deposits, with operations predominantly in Mexico, alongside exploration activities in Chile and the United States. This analysis evaluates Endeavour Silver's operational sectors, highlights its strengths and weaknesses, presents key financial metrics, and explores the motivations of an auditor assessing its investment potential, posing critical questions to guide decision-making. Activity by sector. Endeavour Silver's operations are segmented into three primary sectors: mining operations, development projects, and exploration activities. The mining operations sector includes two producing silver-gold mines in Mexico, Guanaceví in Durango and Bolañitos in Guanajuato. Guanaceví is the company's flagship operation, contributing significantly to silver production, with reported grades benefiting from higher silver and gold content. Bolañitos, while productive, has faced challenges with lower than expected silver grades, impacting output. In 2024, Endeavour produced 4,471,824 ounces of silver and 37,517 ounces of gold, reflecting a focus on silver as the primary revenue driver, supplemented by gold as a byproduct. The development projects sector centers on the Terronera project in Jalisco, Mexico, a high-priority silver-gold mine under construction. Terronera is expected to significantly boost production capacity and reduce all-in sustaining costs, AISC, upon completion, projected for late 2025. The project is a cornerstone of Endeavour's growth strategy, offering peer-leading silver exposure and operational efficiency. Additionally, the recent acquisition of Minera Culpa in Peru for $145 million adds a 2 million-ounce silver production asset, though its high AISC of $23 raises concerns about cost-effectiveness. The exploration sector encompasses 5 projects: Petarola and Peril in Mexico, Brunner in the United States, and Aida and Lourdes in Chile. Petarola, one of the world's largest undeveloped silver deposits, holds significant long-term growth potential. Exploration activities in 2024 yielded positive drill results, particularly at Peril, enhancing the company's resource base. These efforts underscore Endeavour's commitment to organic growth through resource expansion. Positive aspects. Endeavour Silver exhibits several strengths that bolster its investment appeal. First, its strategic focus on silver aligns with growing demand in the green energy sector, where silver is critical for solar panels and other technologies. The company's year-to-date share performance has outperformed the broader market, with a decline of only 1.65% against a volatile commodity backdrop, indicating investor confidence. The Terronera project is a significant catalyst, promising to increase production to approximately 9 million ounces of silver annually by 2026, with lower AISC-enhancing margins. Positive earnings surprises, such as the Q4 2024 EPS of $0.02 against a consensus estimate of $0.013, demonstrate operational resilience. Analyst sentiment is overwhelmingly positive, with a strong buy consensus from 4 Wall Street analysts and an average 12-month price target of $5.83, suggesting a 25.65% upside from the current price of $4.64 as of April 2025. Furthermore, Endeavour's exploration portfolio, particularly Petarola, provides visibility on long-term growth, positioning the company to capitalize on rising silver prices. Negative aspects. Despite its strengths, Endeavour Silver faces notable challenges that warrant scrutiny. Operational issues at its producing mines are a primary concern. A trunnion failure at Guanaceví in 2024 caused significant downtime, contributing to the company missing its annual production guidance midpoint for the second consecutive year. Similarly, Bolañitos has underperformed due to lower silver grades, reducing output and profitability. Financially, the company reported a net loss in Q3 2024, driven by a $19.4 million loss on derivative contracts, highlighting exposure to financial instruments volatility. The recent acquisition of Minera Culpa has drawn criticism for its high cost relative to the asset's production capacity and AISC, with some analysts suggesting Endeavour overpaid. Legal risks also loom, as the Pomerantz law firm is investigating claims on behalf of investors, potentially signaling governance or disclosure issues. Additionally, Endeavor's margins are highly sensitive to silver price fluctuations, with historical AISC of $21.30 per ounce leaving razor-thin margins when silver prices dip below $22. The company's return on equity, 0.3%, and net profit margins, 0.5%, are low compared to industry peers, reflecting inefficiencies. Finally, short interest has increased by 3.77%, with 6.94% of the float sold short, indicating bearish investor sentiment. Key financial figures. As of Q1 2025, Endeavour Silver reported the following key metrics. Silver production, 1,205,793 ounces, Q1 2025, with full year 2024 production at 4,471,824 ounces. Gold production, 37,517 ounces, full year 2024. Earnings per share, EPS, $0.02 Q4 2024, beating consensus estimates by $0.033. Net profit margin, 0.5%, down from 7.1% the previous year. Return on equity, ROE, 0.3%, indicating low profitability relative to shareholder equity. Shares outstanding, 262,323,850 NYSE, XK. Stock price, $4.64 April 2025, with a 52-week range of $1.42–$5.66. Market capitalization, approximately $1.2 billion, not $15 billion as claimed in some speculative posts. Analyst price target, $5.83 average, with a high of $7.25 and a low of $4.87. Short interest, 6.94% of float, with a days to cover ratio of 1.6. These figures reflect a company with solid production but constrained profitability, heavily reliant on silver price recovery and project execution. Auditor's motivations and critical questions. An auditor evaluating Endeavour Silver seeks to assess its financial health, operational efficiency, and market positioning to determine investment viability. Key motivations include identifying sustainable growth drivers, evaluating risk exposure, and ensuring alignment with shareholder value creation. The auditor would pose the following questions. Operational reliability. Can Endeavour address recurring operational challenges at Guanaceví and Bolañitos to meet production targets consistently? Historical downtime suggests systemic issues in maintenance or resource estimation. Project execution. Will the Terronera project be completed on time and within budget, given its critical role in doubling production? Delays or cost overruns could erode investor confidence. Acquisition strategy. Was the Minera Culpa acquisition strategically sound, or does its high AISC undermine profitability? The $145 million cost demands scrutiny relative to expected returns. Financial stability. How will Endeavour mitigate losses from derivative contracts and improve its low ROE and net margins? Exposure to financial instruments introduces volatility. Market risks. Can Endeavour withstand silver price volatility given its thin margins? A sustained price below